So a lot of information's been coming out over the past couple of days about the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Bred that's supposed to drop on Valentine's Day for $250. Now, months and months ago when we started hearing that it was going to be $250, a lot of us, including myself, were like, $250 for this Jordan 1 Bred? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. But now we're hearing that it's going to be really limited, only going to be about 10,000 pairs, and it's only going to be dropping at around 23 locations. So in today's video, we're going to talk about this release a little bit because it's one of the most hype releases coming out so far in 2025, and I'm going to tell you where you're going to be able to cop the sneaker. Guys, I'm on that road to 20,000 subscribers, so I'm asking everybody who's either brand new to the channel or hasn't yet already subscribed to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, hit that notification bell. And if you've already been rocking out with your boy, man, the best way that you guys can support me and support the channel is to hit that like button and share these videos out so we can be put in front of more people. And when we hit that 20K this year, I'm going to do something special for you guys. Now, the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Bred, this is a sneaker that I feel like no matter basically how much stock they were going to put out, I feel like it would have done well no matter what. I mean, it's one of the most iconic Air Jordan 1 colorways of all time, right? It's not even debatable. And months ago, when we were getting all this information about the Air Jordan 1 Bred being $250, a lot of us had questions because all the other 85 Air Jordan 1s were $200, but there was this $50 increase, and a lot of us were wondering why that was. Like, was the packaging going to be special? You know, what were they going to be doing that was going to be different for this sneaker to warrant a $50 price increase? But now we're hearing different things. We're hearing that it's going to be, you know, basically very limited, only 10,000 pairs. It's only going to be available at 23 locations. And honestly, guys, this sneaker is going to be a problem. It's going to be really tough to cop the sneaker. Now, I was looking at prices out on the resale market, and they're around $2,000. And some of the more reputable resellers that, you know, basically get every release, they're charging somewhere in the neighborhood of like $900 to $1,000 to get a pair of these. Now, 10,000 pairs is nothing. I think the limited amount of quantity for the sneaker is definitely going to make the hype that much bigger. I feel like everyone's going to be trying to get this shoe, and you know, people were going to pay the $250 no matter what, right? Even if they had 200,000 of them or 250 or 300,000, people were still going to come out their pocket for that $250. I'm telling you, they were, right? Because I've talked to a lot of people, you know, over the past few months, you know, even myself included. I was like, you know, I'm not happy about the $250, but I'll pay the $250 because, you know, it's an iconic sneaker, right? Now, whenever this sneaker does like get close to coming out, we're gonna see raffles open up at some of these places, and I have all the places that it's gonna be available in order to pick the sneaker up. And like I said, they're doing 23 locations, and if you guys want to go ahead and screenshot this, go ahead. But it's gonna be Politics, Oneness, Concepts, Bait, Undefeated, Alma Manure, Social Status, Lapstone and Hammer, Soulfly, Up NYC, Wish ATL, Soul Play, Exhibition, Trophy Room, Grinmore, Premium Goods, All the Right, Woodstack, Shoe Palace, Success, and 218. And then there's 2 slots that are to be determined. I'm gonna assume that this sneaker is also probably gonna drop on the Nike Sneakers app, even though it will probably be kind of limited as far as the amount of pairs that are going out. Only 23 locations. Guys, you know, we're going to have a lot of the same problems we have with some of these other kind of bigger hyped releases like Travis Scott's and stuff like that, where, you know, let's just face it, those pairs are going to be backdoored. Some of these raffles are not going to be on the up and up, but I feel like some of them definitely will be. The sneaker, in my opinion, will be very hard to obtain. So whenever these raffles do start going live next month, you know, you're going to want to hop on that. Make sure you guys join our free sneaker Discord. There's going to be a link to that pinned at the top of the comment section below. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And we're going to be putting that information in there whenever the time comes. Everybody helps each other in there. It's a free sneaker Discord, so go ahead and sign up. But guys, it's going to be more like those hype releases, those Travis Scott's. It's going to be one of those releases that not everybody's going to be able to get. Unfortunately, with only 10,000 pairs, you know, the hype for this thing, the attention that it's going to have, the amount of people that want to pick it up, it's definitely going to be way more than 10,000 people, right? So, you know, make sure you guys give yourself every advantage when the time comes. Make sure you guys do all the raffles, you know, because you could get lucky there. Get your friends and family members, you know, to go ahead and put in extra raffle entries for you, because, you know, if it can increase your chances. I feel like some of these will probably be EQL. So if you have an EQL account, you know, hopefully they come through. A lot of times whenever you take L's on EQL, they hit you with that message that said, you know, better luck next time. Your luck will increase on the next release. Let's see if that's really going to happen with some of these releases, especially this one coming up, man, because I tell you what, it's been quite a long time since we've seen, I guess, Air Jordans have that kind of hype, right? Because this isn't a collaboration. It's just an iconic shoe. It doesn't have any extra names on it or anything like that. And it's been a while since we've seen that for just like, you know, like a regular kind of Air Jordan sneaker. Now, I've seen some videos about this sneaker and how Nike and Jordan Brand put a whole team together. And basically, they made this model, this 2025 version of the shoe, the closest to the original 1985 specs as humanly possible. Now, back in those days, 4 years ago when they originally dropped, you know, they didn't really necessarily have everything down to a science. So the sneakers were made in different factories. So some of them were a little bit taller or shorter than some of the other ones, but they basically made the closest representation that they possibly humanly could of this sneaker. So it's gonna have a lot of attention, man. It's gonna have a lot of attention. I'm looking forward to the release, but I'm hoping that I can get a W. I hope that I see a lot of you guys get W's on it as well, you know, even if I don't. It's just gonna be one of those sneakers that's tough, and I feel like, you know, obviously with only being 10,000 pairs, the resale on it will probably be a little bit higher than normal as well, right? 250s retail, only 10,000 pairs. It's one of the most hyped releases of the year, and they're dropping heat all year. So, you know, it's just going to be one of those releases, man. It's been a while. So, you know, make sure you guys kind of remember what that was like, because, you know, in 2025, I feel like a lot of these releases that are coming out are not going to have these high stock numbers that we had in 2023 and 2024. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that they can have all these releases, is if they make some of them really limited. And unfortunately, kicking things off in a major way with the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Bred, there's only going to be 10,000 pairs. So just make sure that you guys are prepared and be ready to, you know, do whatever you got to do in order to secure this sneaker for retail. Now, just keep in mind, guys, February is going to be an expensive sneaker month no matter what, right? We're going to be getting the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic reimagined. We're going to be getting the Air Jordan 1 Black Toe reimagined. The High 85 Breds are dropping. Kobe 6s are dropping. I think there's a Travis Scott releasing, if my memory serves me correctly. You know, it's just going to be one of those, you know, expensive months, and I'm looking forward to 2025. I'm really looking forward to a lot of these releases. Now, as far as January goes, there's not really a whole lot left that, like, I'm super interested in. I know that we're going to be getting the Dornbeckers that are dropping, and we're going to be getting the Chinese New Year releases. But other than that, man, like, you know, none of those kind of really speak to me. For me, 2025, like, really starts kicking off in February. So, you know, just keep that in mind, guys. You know, we're going to be spending a lot of money this year. I know that to be a fact. But, you know, when it comes to the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Bred, man, it's going to be a tough one for sure. But, you know, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions down below. Is it a must cop for you for the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Bred, retail or resale? Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions below. Other than that, I'd like to thank you all for your time, your attention, and all the support. Road to 20,000 subscribers this year, man. Let's get it. I love you. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video real soon. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.